Hello everybody and welcome to the next part of our Feast of Favorites, the Thanksgiving special, in which we're getting ready to do the next segment, which will be a Wheel of Fortune Tyco board game showdown. And we're going to have 3 players, and the 3 players are going to be Michael Batten.
Hello.
Future Wheel of Fortune contestant, Eugene Yu.
Hey, just don't put any stuffing up Mikey's ass.
And finally, our good buddy Nick Bishop.
Shh. Be very, very quiet. We're playing Wheel of Fortune.
Although you guys don't have to be quiet here, I want y'all to make some noise. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
And also let me put used letters underneath the word no. Category for our first round is phrase. So Mikey, why don't you go ahead and get this party started?
Alright, I'll spin.
You got it. You spun yourself $450, Mikey.
R.
Do we have any R's up there? We have 2 of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put you 2 R's in the puzzle, and I'll put the letter R by the word used letters. And let me go ahead and give you $900 while I'm at it.
I'd like to buy an E.
Okay. You will buy an E, so I'm gonna go ahead and take away $250 of your money. And let's see how many E's we have up there for you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holy crap.
Holy crap is right. For $250, you get 5 E's. So that was definitely a good buy there.
Yeah.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 E's. And you have $650 left, Mikey. It's still your turn.
I'll spin.
Okay. And you spun another $450.
Can I have an S as in sex?
You wish. But as for the letter S, I could give you 2 of them. So you have another $900. Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go. I forgot that there was an S at the end of the second word. Then there were 6 letters in that word. So Mikey, you have $1550 now. And let me put the letter S in the used chat box. What do you want to do?
Buy the A.
Okay, that takes your score down to $1,300. Let's see how many A's are in this puzzle. There's just that one. So let me put it down in the chat box here first, and let's see how many, oh yeah, I said there's 1 A. And there you go, 1,300 left, Mikey. It's still your turn.
I'll spin.
Okay. 100, Mikey.
F.
F, yeah, there are 2 of them. It's only $200 extra that you got there, but at least they're there nonetheless, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll put take your score to 1,500, and we'll put the F by the used letters, and you will go again.
I'd like to buy the A.
You already bought the A. If you want to buy another vowel, pick another.
Oh, I mean I.
Okay. In the Wheel of Fortune board game showdowns, there's no penalty for calling another letter that's already been called. If it's Breezy Fortune, then yes, there is a penalty. And Mikey wants to buy an I. Let's see how many I's I can give you. I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you're down to $1,250, Mikey, and I didn't mean to put the I there. I meant to put it after the letter F. There you go. And I'll show you where those I's are at in the puzzle. Okay, Mikey, tell me what you want to do now. You have $1,250 left. Also, before you tell me what you want to do next, there are no vowels left.
Okay, I will spin.
Okay, no vowels are left, and you spun 100 again.
I'll take it N as in naughty.
Yes, you are very naughty. And let's see how many N's we have in this puzzle. We have 2 of them.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see, 1,450 is your total for now. And how many N's do we have up there? I said 2. So there's 1 plus another.
How much does that bring my total?
1,450.
Ah.
Okay, I was about to say, there's no vowels left, so you have to spin or solve. 400.
I'll take an L as in lover.
You're going to get one L. So I will show you where that L is at this time. Well, I'll show you that it's in the used letters. And there you have 1850 now, and you're going to get one L, and it's still you, Mikey.
I'll solve.
Okay, what do we have?
Best things in life are free.
Ain't that the truth? And that's the correct answer.
Yay!
Yay! Good job, Mikey. Best things in life are free. But just remember, Mikey, things don't always come free easily.
Yeah.
So let's see. After one round, Mikey, you have $1,850, and Eugene is going to be starting our second round in just a bit. But first, let me show the home audience. There it is. Best things in life are free. That was the solution to our first round puzzle. And I will get the puzzle ready for round 2. I remember watching the commercial for the Wheel of Fortune Tyco board game, and they were the people were playing the game, and the person decided to solve it, saying the best things in life are free. And then the person who was Vanna said, "Tell that to the IRS." Yep. Personally, my response to favorite game would have to be, what is Jeopardy? Whoa, daily double. I'll bet the farm. Okay, a slip-on shoe. What is a loafer? Okay. Let's see. 6, 2, 3, 6. Here we go. Phrase will be the category for our second round. And Eugene, are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Spin it. You spun yourself a free spin, Eugene, but before you can get it, you have to give me a letter first.
T.
T? You're going to get a free spin because there's one T. So we'll put it in the used letters first, and I'll show you where that T is in the puzzle at this time. And you don't have any cash, but you do have a free spin, Eugene, so I assume you want to spin again.
Yep.
Here you go. And you spun 300.
F.
S? Alright.
F for Scott.
Well, that happens to be my last name, and there is one S in the puzzle. There you go. And you have $300.
Let's go. Let's shut up and spin the wheel.
You spun 500, Eugene.
R.
There is uno. That's one in Spanish. Okay, so $800. Show the R there, and let me show them where the R is in the puzzle. There you go.
Spin.
Okay. 450.
F.
F? Yeah, there are 2 of them. Good job. So let me go ahead and show you where that you called the letter F, and I'm going to add $900 to your score. You have $1,700. And where are those F's at in the puzzle you want to know? I'm going to show you that they're right there.
I like to buy the O.
Okay. And you will get 1 O. You're doing just fine, Eugene. And let me take...
Buy the A.
Okay, that'll take your score down to 1,200. And let me put the letters A and O for the used letters. How many A's do we have up there? We have 1 once again. Okay, and you have 1,200 left, Eugene.
Spin.
Okay. You spun 300.
Why? Because I said so.
And that's the letter you want to go with, and I am going to give you a Y. So you have 1,500, and it's still your turn.
I'll buy the E for Eugene.
Of course. $1,250 is what you have left. Use letter right there, E. And how many E's are you going to get? You're going to get 2 of them. Okay. And that finishes that bottom word off, and you get an E in the first word. Oh, that equal sign does not belong there. I am sorry about that. Oh, and I made another boo-boo. Let's see. Now it's correct. That's better.
I'm free spin.
Oh, you're gonna keep going? You have a free spin? Okay, here you go. 300 again.
How about L?
I don't believe it. You know how many they are? 1. Okay. And I'll show you where the L is after I give you $300. Well, I'll put it in the use letter thing. And what now?
Let's see. I'll spin it again.
Okay. 200.
I like to take a pee in Trump's mouth.
Well, Trump's mouth and the bathroom are down the hallway, and there is a P. What'd you spend? 200? Yeah, so I'm gonna give you your $17.50, and the P is right there.
One more time.
All right, you got it. 300.
I'll take B for Ben.
One Ben in this puzzle. All right. So, Eugene, you're at $2,050. You did say one more time. Did you mean it, or do you want to keep going?
I actually meant it.
Okay,
Buckle
then.
up for safety.
Buckle up for safety. You got it. Well done, Eugene. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that in the chat box. There you go. So now after 2 rounds, we have 2 winners. Eugene is in the lead with $2,050, and Mikey not too far behind with $1,850. Nick hasn't gotten a chance to play yet, but he's going to be starting our 3rd round. So let's go ahead and get ready for round 3. So, Brother Nick, you going to be ready to spin the wheel in a minute?
Yes, I am.
Or in your case, you're going to take a spin on the carousel of colors.
That's right.
Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and, ew. Oh my. 8, 4, 6. Okay.
Thank you, Aubrey.
You're welcome. Okay, Nick, you're going to start our 3rd round, and we're going to solve another phrase, and you get to start this round. So, here we go.
Let's do it.
You spun 600, Nick.
An H.
H, okay. Do we have any H's up there? Well, you're going to like this, Nick. There's 1 H. Good start.
Nice.
Keep it going.
Spin again.
You got it. 400.
T.
T, okay. Let's see how many T's we have for you. You're going to get 2 of them. So that takes you up to...
I have the need for the tea. You must have a cup of tea.
Okay, let me show you where those T's are at in the puzzle. You have 1,400, Nick. It's still your turn.
Spinning again.
You got it. 450.
W.
Do we have any W's up there? I'm going to put that in the used letters section of the chat box. Oops. And Nick, you're going to get a W.
Okay.
You're doing just fine, Nick. You have 1850. The turn is still yours.
I think I'm in the mood for some sweets. I'll buy a Val ice cream.
You'll buy a Val ice cream, okay? That takes your score down to $1,600. How much ice cream am I going to give you? I'm going to give you 2 servings of ice cream. Oh, not that kind of ice cream! And I got that on camera. Good God, Mikey, what did you eat? What did you eat?
Probably some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, that's what he ate.
Okay, Nick, there's your eyes. You have 1,600 left. What do you want to do? Okay. 250, Nick.
Please let there be an S.
Please let there be an S, he said. Well, we're putting the used letter board. And Nick, since you said please, I'm going to give you $250 because there's one S. So you're back up to 18. You're back up to 1850, and it's still your turn.
And Mikey just shot in his ass.
And we all had the unfortunate part of hearing it.
You're welcome. Let's buy a dozen eggs.
Let's buy a dozen eggs, he said. So we'll take your score back down to 1600. We'll put the E in the used letters part of the chat box. And how many dozen eggs am I going to give you? I'm going to give you 2 dozen eggs.
All right.
You're doing fine, Nick. You have $1,600, and you still have the turn.
Okay. I think let's go buy some oranges.
Buy some oranges, okay. Let's see. It takes your score down to 1350, and we'll put the O in the used letter part of the chat box. But unfortunately, I cannot give you any oranges because there's no O. So therefore, Mikey, who started himself earlier, it's your turn. And Mikey, you spun 250. Yeah, you spun 250. Yeah, there are 2 of them. Oh, there we go. And you get $500 for those R's, and you get to take another turn.
I'll do my A.
Alright, that takes your score down to $250. And I will put the A in the used letters portion of the chat box. But unfortunately for you, Mikey, you're not getting an A. Eugene. Mikey, we're not doing that. Alright, Eugene is...
Unless you want to do it with Matt Parkinson from the Chase Australia.
Exactly! And Eugene, you spun 250.
And
Yes, there are
Nancy.
there are 2 Nancys in this puzzle. Okay, so we update the used letter board first. And I will give Eugene $500. Yeah, he spun 250. And where are those ends at in the puzzle, you ask? I'm fixing to show you. There you go.
What? I still have the free spin, right?
Oh, yeah, you do. I need to put that by your score. Oh, Mikey doesn't have the free spin. Eugene does. There you go. Oops. Yeah, you still have the free spin, Eugene.
Let's go.
Okay. 100.
I'll take a B for Ben.
Not bad. There's 1. There you go, Eugene. And we'll update the used letter board to that. And I'll give you $100. You have 600, Eugene. What now?
Oh, I still have the free spin, so let's spin again.
You got it. And you spun another free spin. But let's see if you can get a letter first.
Walk.
You might not lose your turn for a while because you have another free spin. Okay, update the used letter board. There you go. And I will give you a second free spin. Now what, Eugene?
I'll spin.
Okay. 400.
A Q.
Q? Is there a reason why you call the Q, Eugene?
I have a free spin.
Of course. There is no Q. So you're going to use one of them?
Yup.
Alright. Okay, why did I make that /? Now what?
Let's spin again.
Okay. 400.
How about C for Corey Lawrence?
There is no Corey Lawrence in this puzzle. And you're going to use your other free spin? All right. It's time to go ahead and use them up.
And I'll spin one next time.
All right, good luck. 250, Eugene.
G.
There you go. That's more like it. 2 G's. Let's put them up there on the board, and as I put the G's up there, only a vowel remains. So what is it?
Bursting with energy.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, a second ago I was thinking, why is he calling those letters Q and C? And I'm like, oh, because he wants to get rid of his free spin, so that explains it. Oh, yeah. And let's go ahead and put in that letter U in the word bursting. So, after 3... That's not how you spell after. After 3 rounds, Eugene, you increase your lead to $3,150. Mikey, $1,850. And Mikey, you're going to start our 4th round here in just a bit.
Okay.
I will admit this though, Eugene, when you called those Q and C's, I was kind of chuckling a little bit. I will admit that. Okay. All right, so Mikey, Eugene, Nick, are we ready for round 4?
Ready.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and update the puzzle here for our 4th round. One moment, please. Phrase again, and I know, wheel of phrases. Okay, Mikey, are you ready?
Alright.
Your wheel is spinning, and you spun a free spin, but you gotta get a letter first.
R.
And you will get a free spin. There's 1 R. In the meantime, you do not have any spendable cash, so you'll have to spin again.
Yeah, no.
400.
S.
S? No, there's no S, but you do have a free spin if you want to go ahead and use it.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it.
Alright, and go ahead and spin again.
Spin.
100.
T.
Yeah, that we have. We have 2 of them. So, update the used letter with the T's. And you only have $200, Mikey, so it's time to spin again.
Yeah, spin.
You got it. 300.
N as in Nazi.
Yes, you are, and you're gonna get 3 of them.
Yay.
Yay! Put the N in the used letter board first. Update your score to $1,100, and I'll show you where those N's are at in the puzzle. Okay. And okay, Mikey. Now what do you want to do?
I like to buy the O.
All right, that'll take your score down to $850. Let me update the used letter board here. And how many O's do we have up there? We have just 1. Okay, now what?
Alright. I like to buy the I.
Okay. Update your score once again. You have $600. Show you where the I is in the puzzle. Or in the used letter board, rather. And you get 2 I's. Wait, why does Mikey need to get 2 I's? He already has 2 I's. There you go. Now what, Mikey?
I'll spin.
Okay. 250.
G as in dog. G.
What? G as in what?
G as in I don't know.
That doesn't start with a G. I don't know it doesn't start with a G. But Mikey, all joking aside, I'll give you $250 because there is a G.
You goosey Lucy, Mikey.
Still your turn, Mikey.
I'll spin.
Okay. 100.
H as in horny.
Yes, there's an H. So I'll give you $950. That's how much you have. Update the use letter board with an H, and you will get an H in the puzzle.
I will like to buy the E.
Alright, buying another vowel may help you out there. Take you down to $700. Update the use letter board. And how many E's do we have up there? Just one, but it does keep your turn going.
Alright. I like to buy the A.
Alright. If you have the money, you may as well buy another vowel. Let's update that letter board. And how many A's are you going to get? You shall get uno. One in Spanish. Okay?
I figure. Now I'd like to buy the U.
Alright, go ahead and close up the vowel shop. $200 is all you have left. And how many U's will you get? You'll get 2 of them. Okay. So, Mikey, I'll put the U's up there, and once again, the vowel shop is closed, so you have to spin or solve.
I'll spin.
150.
L as in lover.
No, we don't have any L's. Eugene, it's your turn.
Spin.
Okay. 100, Eugene.
W.
Uh-huh, there is a W. You have just $100, so, want to spin some more?
Yeah, I don't know it yet.
Okay, that's alright. There we go. And it's 450.
Oh, D.
No, don't have any D's, unfortunately. Alright, Nick, you got a shot. What do you want to do? Spin or solve?
Okay. Let's see, spin.
You got it. 200, Nick.
An M.
Yes, there are 2 M's. Okay, so you have $400, Nick. You can spin again if you want to, as soon as I put the M's up there.
I think I'll spin one more time.
Alright, good luck. 450.
C.
And you just filled in that last space. So, Nick, go ahead and say what's up there.
Communing with nature.
You got it!
I'll be right back, guys. My dad's calling.
Go ahead, J Meister.
Okay. Wait.
Good job, Nick. You're on the board. That's, there we go. So, we've played 4 rounds and we have 3 winners. So let's go ahead and update the scores once again. Eugene currently has $3,150. Mikey has $1,850. Nick has $850. And the good news for all 3 of you guys is we're not done yet. We're going to play another round here in just a minute. I'll go ahead and put this off to the side. We no longer need the puzzle board because I will be coming up with my own speed-up puzzle. And in addition, you guys are also in for a treat. Would you like to know why? Because I've got a brand new category. Ooh, is right. You'll find out what that category is in a moment. So I'm going to push this back a little bit. Move it over there. And here we go. Here we go. The category is You Fail. You Fail is the category. Let's give the wheel a final spin to determine how much each concept will be worth. Okay, well, $200 a piece is what we'll go for. Remember, once again, the category is You Fail. So we'll start with Eugene with the letter please.
T.
Okay. Use letter boards. Let's see how many T's are in the puzzle. There are 3 T's, Eugene, so you have $600. And you get a chance to try to fiddle with that.
Oh, Cardinals got the ball.
Tim's doing a threesome with Mikey and Corey.
That's hilarious, and it's wrong. But you can keep guessing.
I'll pass.
Okay, Nick.
H.
Yeah. There are some H's up there, I believe, so let's see how many there are. There are 2 of them, Nick, so you have $400.
I have no clue.
All right, Mikey.
R.
No, Eugene.
S.
Okay. Let's go ahead and update the S in the used letter board because that's what Eugene just called. Let's see how many S's there are. There are 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4 of them. So you go up to $1,400, Eugene. Can you solve it?
And Mikey just shot his pants.
You got it!
Good game.
Good game.
Good job, guys. Way to go.
That one and
Great
10.
game.
1 and 10.
Mikey, you have no idea how long I've wanted to use that as a puzzle.
That's a good one.
And Mikey shot his pants.
Figured since he did that a few times on my Feast of Favorites, I figured I'd use that as a puzzle. So now after 4 rounds, Eugene is the overall winner with $4,550. Mikey, the $1,850 is yours to keep, and Nick, the $850 is yours to keep.
Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, Mikey, we'll see you later. And Eugene's going to try to solve the bonus round, which the category is place. But first, I need to spin the wheel to determine how much he's going to play for. Lose a turn. Well, no, that won't do any good. Well, $300. We'll double that. We'll multiply that times 100, rather. He's going to play for $30,000. Place is the category, as I just mentioned. R, S, T, L, N, E. Let's see if we have any up there. Okay, Eugene, that's all you're going to get. You need 3 more consonants and a vowel.
Wow.
Wow is right.
B.
B is 1.
C.
2.
M.
And a vowel.
O.
Okay. You're going to get a couple more letters, Eugene. But that's it. Oh boy, just keep talking it out. It might come to you for $30,000. It's a place. Good luck.
Family Video?
Yeah, you got it.
Wow.
How in the world did you solve that puzzle?
I think the M and the O helped.
Yeah, they did.
Thank you, Eugene Takei.
So Eugene, you got yourself $34,550. That is yours to keep. And that'll wrap it up for this segment of the Feast of Favorites. We'll see you all for the next one in just a bit.